Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be talking about how you can reduce how much you're paying at the grocery store. So with the price of everything increasing, of course, our grocery bills are getting higher. I wanted to share with you some tips and tricks on how I've been able to reduce my grocery bill.
And just in case we have some skeptics here, I was able to get this whole buggy of groceries for under $100.
So I'm going to focus on three main ideas here. We're going to plan, we're going to reduce waste, and we're going to budget. I know that it sounds extremely simple, but I'm going to break down each step here so maybe we can make the most of our money. Number one, planning. When you go into the grocery store, don't be just like grabbing stuff. You need to go in with an idea. You need to have an idea of like what you're going to be buying for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now you can make your planning as simple as hard as you'd like it to be, but obviously I want to take the simple route. So I'm going to go for cheap items that I know that are healthy and that I'll enjoy. For example, like I can make a protein shake. I can get my protein powder for I think like $20-ish online, maybe like 26 I think. Usually on Amazon I get Oregon protein powder. So either I'll do a protein powder with some almond milk in the morning as breakfast, or I can do an oatmeal. I can cut up some banana slices or throw in a couple blueberries into my oatmeal to spice it up a little bit. If you're familiar with PB2 powder, I'll also sometimes mix that into my oatmeal. You can mix your protein powder into your oatmeal. So right there I've already given you several variations of just 2 meals that, easy to plan for.
All right, let's talk about what you can do for lunch. For my lunch, I cater it around my workday, so I get 2 snacks and a lunch break. For lunch, what I would do is either a bagged salad, or I would try to make myself like a adult Lunchable instead of having mystery meat inside my little package. I would try to have a healthier option, maybe some nuts, fruits, cranberries, and cheese. And then for my 2 snacks, I would do a protein bar and either like some carrots or a bell pepper and hummus.
Turkey, broccoli, corn. Ghetto hamburger helper, because we haven't been able to find regular hamburger helper in the store. Just a pizza for one day of the week. Hamburgers and french fries. Pasta and some garlic knots.
This bag of potatoes can be used for several meals, and then I'll also grab some snacks.
Alright, so going to the grocery store with a plan, picking out what you want for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and even your snacks, maybe some fresh fruits and stuff on the side. You're going to be able to eliminate the waste. You already know what you're going to need for the week. You're not going to end up letting a bunch of food spoil because you're going to use it, pretty much right away. Eliminating waste is going to be really big for your budget. Like, think about it. If you're buying stuff and throwing it away, you're basically just throwing your money in the trash. You might as well just take dollar bills and throw them in the trash can. So I've already talked about planning, which is going to help you eliminate waste. Now we're going to talk about budgeting, and budgeting is going to help you a lot. And I know this part might be a little bit annoying, but you're going to have to look for better quality for less. What I mean by that is you might end up going to more than one grocery store. For example, I used to, go to Walmart for toiletries, things that I know that I can't pick up at like Schnucks or some of my local grocery stores because, they're going to be more expensive. Or I might not get meat from Aldi because I don't always like, all the quality. So I might go to a different store just for meat. Or some stores will hold like sales on products that they know are going to be expiring soon. So I will go pick up a meat item for dinner for that day whenever it's at a reduced cost. Another big tip when it comes to budgeting is look for ways to save money. For example, I stopped buying laundry detergent. I know that sounds a little weird, but laundry detergent is like $20. I literally saw a bottle of Tide, I think, for $21 at Aldi, and I'm not paying that. Second of all, I've had Tide personally ruin my clothes before. It left like blue stains on my clothes, and I'm not about that life anymore. So alternative for me was washing my clothes with white vinegar. They don't smell like vinegar, they don't have any kind of smell, they come out clean. I also personally feel like my clothes are like lighter, like they don't feel weighed down and they don't feel oily or greasy. They don't have that like laundry detergent. You know what I'm talking about? Like if you use too much laundry detergent, you'll get like a buildup on your clothing. I don't deal with that anymore. So like I said, look for ways to save money. If it comes down to making your own laundry detergent, so be it.
Also, I'd like to mention stop buying single-use containers. I got these little blue bags from Target, and they come in different sizes, and I love them, and they're super easy to wash out. And these boxes I got from Amazon.
Another big thing I'd like to mention is to buy on sale and avoid when costs are high. For example, eggs went up to like, what, $8 in some places. Here, they didn't get that high, but I know I had seen people ranting about the cost of eggs. I freaking didn't buy eggs last week. You know what I bought? Oatmeal. It was $2 for basically 13 portions. It'll get me almost 2 weeks for $2. You know, like, screw buying eggs for a week or whatever. I'll wait till costs come down and then I'll buy. Another big thing you can pay attention to is unit costs. When you're walking down the aisle and you see a lot of products, if you're not sure which one to buy, why don't you start looking at like ounces? So say something is $4 for 16 ounces and the other product you're looking at is $4 but it's only 12 ounces. Why not buy the product that you're gonna get more for the same amount? So you're spending your money a little bit more wisely. It's also an opportunity to try products that might have better quality than what you've been buying. You'll be pleasantly surprised, I promise you. Pleasantly surprised by some of the products that are out there. For example, there's protein bars that I prefer to get from Aldi and from my local grocery stores instead of buying like the name brand because they just taste better. They seem like they're higher quality ingredients, which is kind of suspicious considering they're from, you know, non-name brand companies, and also they're cheaper. Here's something you might not have considered: buying less instead of sacrificing your wants. I, for a long time, was guilty of this. I would avoid produce because I knew it was kind of expensive. But one thing I learned, and I'll give credit to TikTok here, is a lot of produce is sold by weight. So if you ever go to the grocery store and you see like a big bag of cherries and you're like, dang, I would buy some, but it's like $10. You don't have to buy the whole bag. I don't know why nobody ever explained this to me. I guess I kind of knew, but it didn't click. Let's be honest, it didn't click. You don't have to buy the whole bag. You can get like one of those little you can get one of those little produce bags and just put however much you want in it. It's done by weight. So you get up to the register, you find the product, you put it on the scale, and then you just pay for the amount that you purchased instead of the entire bag that they've put together for you, which I feel like is probably a way to get people to buy more than what they actually need. One of my final things that I'll say is treat yourself, but don't go overboard. You don't have to like avoid getting your snacks and stuff. Just try to find cheaper alternatives. Buy a little bit less. If you feel like you're limiting yourself too much, you're not really gonna stick to a budget. If you buy things that you know you're not gonna like, you're gonna go out to eat more frequently. You're not gonna stick to the limitations that you've put on yourself. So again, treat yourself, but don't go overboard with it. We need to try to live within our means a little bit. Treat yourself. You work hard. You deserve it. But also remember to search for those deals. Buy stuff in surplus when it's on sale. When you have significant discounts, that's when you jump for buying 4 bags of pretzels. Look at the dates on them. They're good for freaking forever. As long as they're sealed, they're fine.
Buy when it's on sale. I literally have 4 cans of corn in my cabinet.
So thank you so much for watching. I hope that I was able to help you guys. I know that some of you might not be the best when it comes to budgeting or planning. I literally showed you guys like what I eat for breakfast, how I break down, you know, my lunches. I showed you at least 5 meals that I continuously rotate throughout the week. There's, you know, 1 or 2 that I might trade out for something different that I see at the grocery store, but for the most part, this is how I do it. This is what we eat every week. So again, I hope I was able to help you, and thank you so much for supporting the channel. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!